Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of The Infected. Today, we're going to head out and loot just the town below us because there's a trader there. I do have a couple of things back here in a crate that I want to sell the trader. I have 2 stacks of wires and 11 pieces of Kevlar. So that's 50 wires. That should be a pretty good amount of money. I'm not quite sure how much I'll get for that, but it should be a pretty good amount. But we're just going to head down there. We're going to, investigate a little bit. We're going to sell her whatever we can possibly sell, as well as anything else that we might find there. So we could sell like whatever we find there as well. But we're going to get down there. It's just a short drive, guys. It's not that long away from here at all. It's not that far. Not a big deal. We're just going to head down there, get that done today, and then we're hopefully going to get back and do a little bit of electrical stuff because I would like to be able to start getting the oil pump up and going so we can head down to the caves more often and that kind of stuff, because I really do enjoy being able to just, have those ores going all the time. And I do have some of them set to specific ore types, such as aluminum and copper. Come on. I'm going to cheese these guys just a tiny bit if they'll let me without throwing too many rocks. I usually try to just run over them if possible, just to get rid of them out of the way and so we don't have to deal with them. It's not that big of a deal for me. I don't really mind cheesing them a tiny bit. I don't have a clue what just happened, but I ended up grabbing this guy through the cab. So we're doing pretty good there as well. Okay, let's get out the spear. That is not sharpened. That's okay. We'll get there. I just want to get rid of these guys, harvest them, get whatever we can possibly get from them, and then sell that stuff to the trader as well as the stuff that we brought from our base. Bandages are always lovely. Glass is not a bad find. Those screws weren't bad either from harvesting the... Okay, those curtains were super creepy. I really did think that that was a person just standing in the window waiting for me. So food is nice. We don't necessarily need food. A little bit of something with hydration in it would be lovely as well. This is going to be great. The electrical parts. We need those for batteries and that kind of stuff. Getting the advanced battery wouldn't be a bad idea, but I know we're not going to have near enough money for that. The biofuel is lovely as well. We do need that kind of stuff. More first aid, never a bad thing. I've not reloaded my first aid in a while, so we're getting pretty low on those, what are they called? Medicated bandages? We're getting pretty low on those. Ooh, watermelon. We're going to eat that for sure. That gives us a lot of hydration. No seeds, no bone shards. We don't need that stuff. It's not important for us to grab that because we don't need it. We have plenty of that stuff at home. Some nails are lovely. If you live in the great state of Kentucky or anywhere that has been dealing with bitter colds, this lovely weather today, we have had 70-degree temperatures today in February, the 1st of February. I'm loving it, guys. I mean, we are getting some good loot as well, but I am loving this temperature. Copper and I have been outside most of the day. He's loved it. We have been playing with his ball outside. He's been chasing that and doing all of that lovely stuff. And he has really enjoyed the most of this day. So this video will be coming out a little bit later than expected or than usual because of that, because we've been outside and I've not had a chance to record this episode, of course, and this is Monday. So definitely going to be a little bit later than normal on getting this one out. That's okay. We'll get it today, hopefully. If nothing happens and nothing goes wrong, we should be okay on getting this one out today. Okay. Lovely. We're just gonna, move down here a bit closer so we don't have to carry everything nearly as far. If we happen to find like a blueprint page as well, we still need 3 of those, and I'm not even sure the towns that we've not raided yet. We did not find one in the big town, if I remember correctly. I don't think we did. But we're definitely going to have to head back out, do some more looting in certain towns that we may have missed a blueprint page or something like that in. I don't need the potatoes, and I definitely don't need the eggs. We have chickens and goats at home for eggs and milk, and I don't need to gather that stuff up here. Well, we have a chicken, I think. The oil cans are lovely. We don't have a way to get that out of the ground, but we've not needed it. We honestly have not needed that type of stuff yet. We're finding more than enough to supply us, and we just don't need it. We don't need any extra. Okay, so let's put the bones maybe in the last one because they're sort of a bigger hindrance. They take up a lot of weird, awkward space. Okay, let's just drive on down to the next one. We're gonna like park maybe like right here on the edge of town now. We're not gonna mess with that guy if we can keep from it. I know he's coming my direction. I do have my spear out. Well, you know, let's just finish him off, take care of him, deal with that, get it out of the way. And then we'll go in this town, or sorry, in this little outbuilding over here. This is lovely. We'll go in this, just get it out of the way. Kevlar, not complaining about that. Plastic parts are lovely as well. We're going to grab all of that stuff. Potato paste, it's not that big of a deal, but it has been lately because we've been outside building a ton. I don't need the splint. I say that, and I'll need it definitely. But for now, we don't necessarily need it. We don't need the feathers, but I'm going to grab them because they are small enough that we shouldn't have to worry about those, and they stack pretty well also. The cans, we're good on cans. We have more than we need actually of those, but I'm not going to just, you know, get them and throw them out. Okay, so we've looted this entire structure. Let's go into the next one if possible. We don't need any stones, do we? I think this is the next one up. Plastic parts and bones, lovely. There's some trash over here. You know, we've been finding some pretty good loot and trash as well. Maybe we should check more of that instead of just ignoring the trash on the outside. Okay, there's nothing there. Let's loot you. Let's take you. Let's loot this little room. I want to make sure that we grab everything in these larger POIs. Okay, this is a very large one. Let's grab you guys. Take all of that. We'll take the meat. We do have a cooler on the back of the truck that we can throw this stuff in. I'm not grabbing any seeds. We don't need them. I'm just going to eat that because it will help with hydration. And I don't really want to use the water that I brought with me because I don't need it right away. And I may need it later today. Who knows? Another bathroom with some first aid. I'm not going to deny that. I'll even take the tallow just because we don't have very much of that. I'll take the bandage because we can. And it's ours and we need it. And I want to have it. That's empty as well. Just double checking myself because I do sometimes tend to forget certain things. And we need these guys desperately. We don't need the bark chips. But we need the mechanical parts, the electrical parts, only because they are not an item that we can craft anymore. I don't need the rope. I have plenty of that back at the base. For now, anyway. I'm not going to grab that. And let's grab you. Lovely. And is that everything in here? Okay, is there anything like back here that we can grab in the backyard? Okay, there's a building back here, and if I wouldn't have just gotten curious about maybe a trash bag or something, we wouldn't have seen this place at all. It would be lovely if we could find a tech page in here as well. Gonna take you guys. Don't need the stone at all. And take the dry bricks. We need those. How are we doing for weight? Getting pretty full and not near our weight capacity, so that's lovely. Not taking you. Nope. And no. Taking you either. I know it's yucky and foggy and all of that mess out here, but I am going to attempt to search. Ooh, definitely going to take that. Going to take the gas, even though we have nearly 2 full crates of gas. I'm going to take all the first aid stuff. Let's search this building as well because we do have the weight to search it. I don't know if we find anything huge. I don't think we're going to have room for it. Okay, not bad. Take the cables for sure because we're going to be selling those. Food is not bad. I'm going to grab that as well. Okay, did we search this car? We definitely didn't search the car. So I think we've searched everything on this side of the street. Did I search you? I did. But I don't think we've searched everything on that side yet. I know the trader is down there on that side of the street. So hopefully we can get over there and see her and all of that stuff today. Okay, let's put all of these small things away because we don't need any of this stuff on us. Let's do all of that lovely stuff just here. Everything is stacking quite nice. We're doing great. We have you guys. And then we have our gas cans just underneath on the very bottom row. Lovely. So let's get over here and search this smaller POI. Oh, lovely. Trash on the outside. That's lovely as well. First aid kit. Very nice. I like having those kinds of things right at the door. Makes you think, well, this is going to be a great POI to loot. There's nothing back here. No trash or anything to search, so that's good. Let's grab all of you guys and you as well. What do we got going on in here? Some more trash. Trash usually has pretty good loot, or it has had today anyway. Gonna eat you. Keep the hydration full. I don't need the can. I don't need you either. More wires and glass. That's lovely. What's going on in here? Of course, it's a bathroom. More wire and some bandages. Very, very nice. A bed in here. I wish we could take those beds with us, or at least be able to craft a nicer bed than what we have. The bed we have is not very pretty. So those were 2 separate containers. I did not know that. I have probably missed a container doing that. And I definitely would have missed that because I didn't even realize that was searchable because there's no drawers or anything there. Okay, let's go back out the front door, not the back door. We just have to go around. Okay, let's search this location. It's a very small one, and that's okay with me. Not taking any of that. Definitely going to grab the electrical parts. And the potato paste is okay. We have been using it lately for building outside and that kind of stuff. Because we've been working a lot on the fence. And that takes a lot of sun resistance, and you're in the sun a ton. And the best days to work on that kind of stuff is actually when it's raining, you know, when the weather is cloudy or it's raining or anything like that. It's actually the best times to work on those because you don't have to worry about your sun resistance that way. Let's put all of you guys away. You and you as well. And then hopefully everything else, we'll just toss it in here. I did not intend to grab any cans at all, guys. Unfortunately, it appears that I did grab some. Wasn't my intention. I did not really want those. Ooh, I didn't realize there was a broken section of the fence there. We could have just came in that direction. Hey there, kind lady. How's it going? Thank you. I'll take that. I'll leave the clay behind. It's not necessary. I don't need the egg. Can we, like, take these things? I really wish. I'll definitely take your mechanical part. You're not getting that back. I'll just eat your melon. Those are actually called cantaloupes here. Cantaloupe. Or it's what my family refers to them as, and everyone that I know. the word we use for those? So let's sell a bunch of stuff. We're not selling the mechanical part at all. Let's sell all of these wires, $197. So 50-ish cables. So we have $253. That's lovely. What can we buy with that kind of money? I don't think we're going to be able to buy much. Paintings. I'm not interested in any decorative things because there's tons of things we need. The higher workbench, it's an all-in-one combination workbench. It's the advanced workbench and chemistry table as well. Repair bench allows you to repair your armor, clothing, and gear. I don't know what that was about. Gear. But we don't necessarily need that. We can just sharpen the spear that we have, and that's really what we use. The gas generator technology that unlocks a high-capacity gas-powered generator. I don't think we need the power. The advanced battery would be the only thing that I would like to have, and unfortunately, we're nowhere near that at this point. $1,000. Like, how do people get this kind of money to get this stuff? If you have any, like, ideas on what I need to be crafting and selling, or what I need to sell, what makes me some excellent cash, because I would love to be able to unlock these better items, guys, and do some decorating and that kind of stuff. But unfortunately, that's just not an option. We are not getting any cash for this stuff, so I don't really know what to do in this situation. Just throw all the food in there that's prepared food, so we don't have to worry about that at all. Yeah, I'm not sure, guys. I really don't know how to get the cash to get this better stuff, although I would love to have it, and I'm sure most people also say that as well, but I don't know how to make a ton of cash very quickly. So yeah, if you have any ideas on that, let me know. I would very much appreciate it, and I would love to know and have that information so that I could pass that along to anyone else that may be struggling, such as myself. Okay, so we have crafted some gates, guys. I did put some wooden gates in, and we've crafted those, and we have, built those and got that going and all of that loveliness. And currently what I want to work on is the power upstairs, which is the wind turbines, that kind of stuff, because we need to get that up and going. Recall the truck in there. That's lovely. I like having them parked in there. And I don't know if you guys, drive them up, back them in, that kind of stuff, or do you just drive them in? But I prefer having them, fixed in a position that's normal for them. But yeah, we need some lead, we need some aluminum, we need some copper, we need electrical parts. That's what I was talking about. We're going to need all the electrical things that we can possibly get, because we're not getting a ton. And I agree, guys, when we could craft the mechanical parts and electrical parts and that kind of thing, that was probably the way to go when it come to, I think we're out of food as well. When it came to getting cash, I've also heard that fishing lures are great as well. Unfortunately, fishing lures, take these guys, and these don't sell for much, 4 cents. But selling the fishing lures definitely makes a little bit of money. What did I do? This needs to be named. I don't even know what to name it. Iron fragments. I'll get it typed out as quickly as I could. So let's put the mechanical parts away. Stuff and things. We have more things. Ooh, I didn't really mean to get rid of all of our wires. That's okay. Let's see here. We needed lead. I have lead. We needed copper. Let's see how our weight's doing. We needed aluminum. And we're super, 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 super heavy. Okay, let's get back upstairs with this stuff. We'll come back and grab some electrical components. I know we needed those, but unfortunately, we don't have the ability to carry all of that stuff right away. So we have you completely done. We need a little bit more aluminum and 3 lead and 2 copper. Aluminum, 3 lead, 2 copper. Aluminum, lead, 3 lead, 2 copper, aluminum. And then we need some electrical stuff. Or electrical things, because it is in stuff and things. It was in the things crate. Okay, let's get up here now and just shove all these guys in here. And then we're gonna start working on these guys up here as well. Those require aluminum and iron and copper, if I'm not mistaken. But now we have like a 6,000 capacity on power. I think 6,012 capacity for power. We're not using a ton of power, so this can generate and do its thing. If we had that advanced battery, we could use like, I don't know, a third of those guys, of the batteries we have upstairs, to generate the same or more power. Or store it, sorry. We don't generate power with batteries, we store it. Okay, so what do we have? Nothing in the fridge. It's not even running. That's okay. We don't need it right now. We don't have anything really to worry too much about. Let's grab some aluminum because we're going to need a ton of this stuff to get going upstairs as well. Let's just put a couple back. Let's put one more back. 74 pounds. That's lovely. Let's go this direction. I don't think this is really going to help us get up there. I don't know if we can build those through the ceiling, but I think it's better than going up 2 ladders. So we need you. And I know we didn't grab enough aluminum for all of this, and that's okay. 6. So we need 24 more to do the things that we've got going on there. Okay, let's go down this direction and over here and in here. Okay. So this will be 14-ish. I don't know. That looks reasonable. We'll bring whatever's left over back. Just because we grab it does not mean it's, you know, can't go back on the rack. That it has to stay on us forever. Unlike the planks. The planks cannot go back on the saw bench, but they can go in plank storage. So you're full, you're full. You are now full, you're full as well. And we have one more right there hanging out. It would be nice, guys, to be able to craft another 1 or 2 of those not solar panels, the wind turbines. Just for the sheer sake of having a lot of power, because we're going to start needing it for the pumping station. But, you know, it's not that big of a deal currently. Let's put the aluminum back in here. We don't have enough to do another one, which is fine. Let's grab some iron. I'm not sure how much of that we need or anything about the iron. I'm pretty sure we need it, but I'm not quite sure how much. We're probably going to need electrical parts, and we're not going to have those. I would imagine we're not going to have enough for this project. Come on. Get up there. We can do this. Sort of. We don't need electrical components, which are lovely. But we do need iron. Lead and cobalt. Is that what's left? Not horrible. We're having some frame drops today, guys. Not sure what's going on with that. Okay, so we have all of the iron that we need. We still have some iron. We need lead and cobalt now. So I'm just going to do one at a time because apparently it's taking most of what I'm bringing, and I'm bringing the weight limit. Let's put the electrical things away. And let's put some iron back over here. We don't need it. We need lead and cobalt. Hopefully we have enough lead. I'm not sure we're going to have. That's okay. We are doing the best we can with what we've got here available today. We do have some lead in a crate. We don't have much of it. Maybe 8 or 10 pieces in there. So I'm going to have to head back down to the cave and do some mining for lead. I do need it anyway. It's not that big of a deal. We need it for steel production because I want to do more glass roofs down there. Let's just put you Okay, you're completed. Lovely. Um, we have lead. We need cobalt next. We didn't have enough lead, did we? No, we were actually short on lead. We need 4 more pieces. So we need some cobalt now. We're going to have to start up a forge, get some lead going. We can do this. Start up a forge. I hope we have lead. We have 10 pieces. So 1 forge full of lead. That's okay. We can do this. That's iron already on there. I need lead, or not lead, sorry, cobalt now. I'm just going to take that with us. I don't know how much we need, but I am just going to take all that. We'll bring the extras back, of course. Not that big of a deal. We do have a ton of power storage now. I would like to have a bit more of that as well, just because that would be lovely. Okay, and we can place the 4 cobalt we need in there. We don't need any more cobalt, just 4 lead now. Okay, so we're doing okay with that. We can get down and build some glass stuff as well. This day really is being very productive, I think. Let's just put these guys away so we don't have to worry about having those. Okay. Now we have this still doing its thing. It's about half done. So we need some screws. We don't have very many of those. Let's grab some copper. We can manage. Copper, we need steel, and we also need some glass. Screws. Okay, do we have a lot of steel? We don't have a ton of steel, but that's okay. We'll take what we have, whatever we can carry. And then we'll take this glass crate with us. And then let's head outside with that. Come on. We can do this. Just place it down here. And then we're going to get back up here and close the door because Mike now closes the doors after himself, which is lovely. I don't mind that bit of knowledge for Mike. It's very, very handy. We don't have to worry about the Vambies being able to come in because Mike leaves the door open or a gate open, because there's that possibility as well. So let's just start here and here. And then let's place one in the center. Ceilings, glass ceilings, lovely. And then let's add right on the edge here. And are we gonna go? We can't go up the stairs with this, if I remember correctly, because we won't be able to clear those. And that's okay. We can manage. Okay, so what do you have? We need screws, and screws there as well. Okay. We have glass on us. That's lovely. What do we got going on over here? Still need some screws. Okay, so we need screws, and we need 2 steel. Let's make a ton more screws because we need those. Let's get stuck behind the door. Let's struggle to get out. You know, all the normal things that we do around here, guys. And we need 4 of you. I'm just going to shove all of this over here for now and then put this forge out because we don't need it going. Well, we have some steel over here that's ready. Move all of you guys. Come on, we can do this. We need screws. Let's do that. We've gotten 100 screws, so that's lovely. I have doors open all over this base. I'm definitely going to have to go back over the base with a fine-tooth comb, guys, and get all these things closed up. I'm not sure why I'm having to do that more than once. Okay, I need some steel there. I did not bring any steel with me. I must have seriously forgotten it. And then what do you have? Screws there. We need some glass for you. We don't have any more glass either? Wow, this day we have really went through the resources with this one. Selling things at the trader, that kind of stuff. It's been a pretty good day overall. Let's get in here, grab the lead, get back upstairs, get the rest of those wind turbines going, and hopefully we can start overnight working on more glass, more steel, more all of the things that we need, because we are desperately seeking all of this stuff. Are you about done? Not necessarily. Let's put the screw away. We need 4 lead. I do need to get back down to the cave, do some mining. So we might head down there tomorrow or in the next episode. We'll try to get down there. Oopsie, come on. I might do a little bit of resource management off camera, guys, because we need more glass made. We need more things that I prefer just doing off camera. It's just forge maintenance type stuff anyway. I am going to continue working on these fences. We have some gates in as well over there. I want to finish these fences, get that gate crafted, start working on the barbed wire on the outside. Is that a bear or a pig? That's a bear. And that looks like a pig. But anyway, guys, I do think I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.